everybody? Brian the Wild Armenian, rat ride, carport builder, mechanic, real estate investor, automotive carport mechanic, whatever you want to call me. Don't call me late for lunch. You know, I was thinking about the retirement and and I thought, what is the first number you need to know in going into retirement and being retired? You know, what is the first number? And the first number, I thought about this. I said, the first number is knowing what it's going to take for your lifestyle. And what is lifestyle? Wow. I mean, I've heard people, even young people, say, I'll never retire because of the lifestyle I live. Wow, you know, I used to think, and I'm not going to go back. I know you've heard me like a broken record when I was 20, and I never thought I'd get to retire. I'd say the same thing. But as you get older and you get serious, and there's investment opportunities to make money and, you know, invest in 401s or whatever it is, real estate, you start thinking serious about the first number, especially when you get close to retiring like I did. And the first biggest number, of course, is your lifestyle. And that means a lot. Your budget. Okay. What's it going to take, you know, to retire? What's your rent? What's your mortgage? You know, best thing to do is not have any of that. Have something paid off for. Have your home paid off for. And then if you do rent, if you have to rent, I mean, if you are a renter, of course, you know, you're going to have to pencil that in. Of course, you're going to have to make the money to take your dividends or whatever, you know, your draws. I mean, whatever it is, I think 5%, 6%, whatever it is, it don't matter. But, you know, you got to know what you're going to draw from your yield, you know, and so all that's important, you know, how much money you got in the bank, how much investments you got, all that. Now, and that determines if you can retire. Now, if you do retire early, you got to know, you know, you got like, they got this COBRA insurance. We call it the health, in Florida, it's the marketplace, Obamacare, whatever. And it can get costly. I don't know. It's been a long time. I think it was $300, maybe over that. I've heard $500 to $1,000 for a couple, and that's crazy, you know. So, you know, so that's the thing. But if you have the money, I mean, if you're drawing the money and your house is paid off for, or you got a rental, whatever you're renting, but you got lots of major investments that your interest is keeping you afloat and your draws on your money, what I'm saying, then go for it, you know, think about it, you know. If you're like me, didn't want to pay for that insurance because that would really wipe out my Social Security. You know, I could have retired at 62 and I waited until I'm 65 to get the Medicare, and that made a whole difference in my whole retirement plan, because you know what, I can actually live on Social Security. People beg the difference with me. Now I know, you know, and I'm not saying I do, but if I really wanted to, I can, because I'm not stingy with my money, but I'm kind of frugal when it comes to stuff, you know, and you know, it can be done. It really can. But obviously you do need money. You need some money saved. You need some income coming in, you know, because, you know, yes, Social Security is not enough for a lot of people, and I know that. Even for me, I'm gonna admit that. You know, I mean, it helps with the staples. Okay, it does help with the staples. But if I really wanted not to play with my play toys, you know, my little playpen here, my little car part mechanic play toy, you know, then yeah, you know, I could really scrape by and do it because everything's paid for, you know, and so. The cost that I have is, between me and my wife, we have insurance, gas for our cars, you know, and when I say insurance, home insurance and auto, you know, now the home insurance is high in Florida, and even our car insurance is high, but still we can make it happen. And, you know, you got, you know, utility. And so there you go. You know, I mean, you can do it, you know, but that's it. You know, the first, like I said, I started the video, the first one number is the cost, my lifestyle, you know, what's it going to take to retire? That's very important, you know. Now, saying that, now we just got back from the beach. We went up to A1A and had a wonderful time. We're ready to go back. Maybe next week. If the weather holds out, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. But there's a lot of things now. You know, I know a couple of, they went to the beach same time we did. They went south of Florida, but they stayed on the ocean. That was $200 a night. I went and stayed off the ocean, downtown St. Augustine, which was beautiful, and it was 110 with dogs, and they had a friendly dog park, clean. It's an old motel, but it was really clean and nice. Like I said, they had a doggy park, a swimming pool, really clean. And, so 110 versus 200 a night. Okay, I didn't stumble and I can't stumble onto the beach, from my room. So what, But we could drive and see the scenery. We went to very different beaches, public beaches, and they were free access, showers and, restrooms and really nice, and we take the dogs. So we had a blast. I mean, it didn't really cost us that much. I mean, geez, let me do the math on it. 110. Okay, and then we went to a pizza place. It was like $35 for a medium, good-sized pizza for me and the wife. And it's like a place we have in town here, down the road from our house, like Little Joey's Pizza Place. I mean, it was really inexpensive, good Italian pizza, and it was $30. We brought on the way up, we bought our own sandwich. Of course, I wanted to go to Buc-ee's. I got the sandwich. That was $30. I mean, come on. So I think I didn't really do the math on everything plus the gas. I think I had a total of maybe, $50 in fuel because we have a good gas-saving Nissan. If that, let's just say 60 if you want to argue with me. Food, another 60, 100. So, maybe a little over $200, and that was good, So we're living frugal in our retirement. Now, of course, don't say this. A lot of times I go to restaurants. I've been doing that even before I retired. I won't get any drinks. I just get water with lemon. They don't charge you for that. Now, if you and your wife went out or a friend, that would be like, $6 for drinks, or maybe more, So then once they hear this, they'll catch on and start charging you for water. But I mean, I've done that for years. I mean, I could tell you a little backstory, but I'm not. People will take it wrong, so I better keep my mouth shut there about that deal. But anyway, and that's the whole thing. Like I said, the insurance now, I don't have to deal, when I turned 65, got Medicare, I don't pay, all I get copays, $20, $25. I've had some procedures done, been to the doctor, I don't know, several times, already. And, and it really, I think I added it up, maybe $100 with the copays. If you want to count the prescription too, it's not bad. That's not bad. So there's a lot of things to consider. Going into retirement, like I said, the big number. And what is that big number? What's it going to cost for you to live? What is your lifestyle? Of course, you can go, like I said, when you go to the beach, you go. Oh, another thing, very important. When you go to the beach, go on off times. Like, don't go on the weekend because all your weekend warriors, people from work, go to and they crowd and you can't get parking. Go on the weekdays. And that's what we found. You almost got the beach to yourself because everybody's back in school. A lot of peak seasons now. I know in Florida it's July, and it doesn't matter what day you don't have to be July to 4th. It seems like everybody's down here. So, you got to avoid the month there. But then after that, another good month I'm really strong in thinking is September because everybody goes back to school September. And, and there's always blues songs about September, but that's a good time to go to the beach places or, rec parks and lakes and whatever, I'm sure, So watch the Weekend Warriors. Do it on the weekdays. It's a lot better, really. And another thing, too, on restaurants we found, go before 4 o'clock or 3. That's kind of early, but before 4, anything before 5, you seem to get better deals because you get the lunch specials, and they're right in the middle, lunchtime. They kind of raise the prices, it seems like, for dinner prices on the restaurant. And so, that's another way we save and scrimp money to make ends meet, and we live comfortable. you know, and I don't have to dive into my savings and pull out money, and it seems to be working. I'm telling you, it does. It seems to be working really good so far, you know. And like I said, okay, I got these acetylene and oxygen tank, and I'm kind of concerned because it's been a while since I bought oxygen for my cutting torch, and you know, I got it's there. There they are over there. I don't know if you can see them, and so, you know, and this is the cutting torch. I call it the blue tip, man, the blue wrench. This is the blue wrench. Let me show you the blue wrench. This is the old blue wrench. And I don't know. I'm going to say $200, if that. I don't think it'll be that much. It's been a while. But I mean, that's my play toys, you know. And I cut this cross member out off of the old truck. And then you remember that I had that one truck. I took the cab off. So, you know, and the wife says, I've been working too hard. I need to slow down. So there you go, you know. And as that truck has been in a lot of videos, it was a whole truck. But that's the cab that's going to go. At least I think it's going to be the cab that's going to go on that truck. The old flathead hatchet engine. I got the 9-inch Ford rear end mounted. And I'm working on the drive shaft. I got to shorten the drive shaft. And, you know, and that's my retirement. This is my playpen. This is my playpen. But this is a reality. And it's a good reality, of course, for me. But, you know, it can be anybody's, really, if they really get down and break out the pencil, start cutting things that's not important, you know, your lifestyle, you know. What can you cut out of life? You know, and, you know, that's up to you. You got to figure out what things are important, you know, like cable. Cable can cost $120, $150, you know, cut the cord. We went on the internet, you know, and heck, I think it's $29, maybe $30 a month. It's a lot better than $150 or $120, you know, a month. So yeah, there's a lot of things. We did that a few years back, you know, we cut the cable. So there's things you can do to start working, you know, on your retirement plan. Or if you're in retirement and you're starting to see this and that, start cutting some things. I mean, do you need it? You know, really? Do you really need it? And that's what you got to look at. You know, it's only you can make those decisions, you know. So you can retire and you can maintain a lifestyle and, you know, and tinker with your hobbies, whatever it is. Mine may be a little extreme, you know, but, you know, hey, it was what it is, you know. I enjoy what I'm doing and I can do it. So, you know, with that, and then my next video, I got to do brakes on my old the White Knight, the old Impala. So I'm going to do a little video on that and break down the costs and doing my own repairs and maybe help you out there if you want to do like brake work and stuff like that. So I'm going to keep me in post because I got to do brakes. They're starting to squeal in the back. So I did the front brakes a couple of months ago or a month ago, whatever. But anyway, with that, hey, if you like what you hear, please like and subscribe. You don't have to. Please give me a thumbs up. Help become a member. It's free. You know, like I said, a lot of things important. My wife, my family, my kids, of course, you know, my country, my God, and you folks too, you know. So please be good to yourself. You hear?